one, he's going to be moving around everywhere.
These are the extra pieces that we add to this set. We'll show you where we put them. You need 2 end motors to motorize the wheels.
You can order these at Lego.com. They're pretty cheap.
This is the battery box that you can order on Lego.com. This is the IR receiver. You can also order it on Lego.com. The battery box and the IR receiver we just pulled out of our train.
This is the remote control, and I added 2 pieces right there.
They're both the same pieces.
Do this.
Really tricky to do this, so our mom's going to help us do this and show us what to do.
All right, everyone, we're going to show you how to disassemble him and be able to put all these other pieces inside of him. The first thing that you want to do is take off his arms. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take off his neck. And the easiest way to do that is we're going to leave all this up here, and we're going to take this part off by squeezing these 2 round part. All right, so those are the easiest things to get off. We're gonna try and take this apart as simple as possible while making, so we can put it back together as easy as possible, basically. Oh, here's a little bug. We can take off the little bug. Okay, first thing, why don't we start with the wheels? So we're gonna take the black parts off. They just unsnap, super easy. You can put them on the side. What you're gonna find in the back wheel is this axle, this brown tan axle. You're gonna take those ones out, that one and this one, because we're gonna replace them with our own little axles that we got. So then we can put it into the motors. So then when you're gonna take one of these little black pieces right here and you're actually gonna put it inside of the motor, one of these wheels, because it's going to, one of these little holes, it's gonna actually stick right inside underneath of here. So it reinforces this motor.
If you don't put those pieces on, those motors would keep like falling off and it wouldn't really work.
Yes, we learned that these motors fall off a lot if you don't put in this black piece. So we're gonna stick this one in right here, and then we're gonna attach it. We're gonna attach this black piece into this hole, and we're gonna be putting this gray part right into the center of this piece. And that's how that one holds on. So now we're gonna do the next wheel. So there we go. Now you can put the wheels back on. So now that you have your motors in, these cords are going to be wrapping around underneath of here, and they're going to go, we're going to put them actually inside the box this way.
But it's really hard because you got to take this piece off.
Okay, so we're going to be taking off a lot of pieces, and then we're going to kind of show you exactly how to get everything in here. We're going to end up putting the motor inside of here, which was the easiest. We're going to put the receiver is going to end up going on the back of it. And so, but everything kind of wraps around, and you have to break him down pretty far to get all of this stuff together.
It's like he had the monster because his mouth is there. He has a red eye and a black patch.
So let's see. The first way to pull this top off, I'm going to actually pull from this gray piece right here, and I'm going to try and pull as much as I can off of it. Actually, I'm going to try and pull from this little gray piece down to this bottom gray, this gray piece right here, like top one. I'm going to try and pull all that. In order for me to remember how to put this back together, I'm actually going to take this yellow piece off right here. So then all that's on here, so what you have left on here is these 2 pieces here. So this is what all came off of it. I'm going to leave this one off so I can remember how to put it back on. Okay, so then we're going to put that piece on the side.
And they move.
You know what, there is this little yellow piece. I'm actually going to put that back on here too. That helps me to remember. Okay, so then we're going to pull off this part where the arms came on. Whoops.
I'm gonna do this one.
Then we're going to be taking these two gray pieces off right here. Then we're going to go pretty far down, so now we're going to start taking parts off the back. I left this small yellow piece on here because I'm going to try and pull as much of this section off, and leaving that there will help it come off. Or will help these kind of stay together as much as possible. So, which it didn't want to do. It completely fell apart.
This might be pretty hard, so you might need an adult to help you. And it is pretty hard.
And then this went down there. I tried to keep that together as much as possible. So then I can remember, oh, it goes on this side. So then I can remember where that one goes. And then we're gonna do it on this side. Let's see if I can do it any better on this side. There we go. So then that, you can go right back on. So make sure that all these pieces stay. And you do have this little small piece here and a couple of these. If you ever get lost, you can always look at your instructions to help you put it back together. Now we're gonna take this neck piece. There's a lot of pieces inside of here that cannot stay in when we motorize it. So we're gonna be pulling it all off. Then we're gonna go all the way down to this gray piece. We want that off. Then now we're gonna go along this diagonal and we're gonna try and pull these off. You don't want this on here either. You wanna go all the way down to there so you can pull this one off and put it right back on here. It went like that. In order to fit this battery box inside of Wally, we have to take this black piece off inside there. So we can't have those in there. And we have to take out this black piece. That's why we had to go all the way down, because we have to get out this black piece in order this to fit. Then in order for all of this, for the receiver and all the cords to go inside of here, we're gonna take off a few more pieces. All right, now we have completely disassembled as much as possible, as much as we need to do. But really what we were trying to get rid of was this black piece. We were trying to get rid of it. It went right in there. So we don't want that, and we don't want this black piece because that battery box won't fit in that. So now it'll fit in here really nice and snug, and then the lid will close. The lid will close really nice, so then you can drive him around and it fits. Now we're gonna add on our receiver. In order to fit all the cords in here, you do actually have to take off these three pieces inside here. And this piece.
And you gotta take this whole thing off. Cause look at this piece got to like go through that hole.
We pulled these three pieces out of here and we pulled this one off so we can get all the wires to go through. So he pretty much looks pretty disassembled, but
mostly the wires.
Here's all the pieces that we have taken off. So here's Wally, completely disassembled. So first you want to take these two wires that are hanging under here and you're going to thread them through that. Now, a lot of these pieces that we took off, we are not going to be putting back on. So just pay attention. If you need to, you can pause it. You can watch it again, rewind it to figure out exactly how we put it back together. But this was just the easiest way that I found. There are lots of ways to motorize Wally. This was just the easiest way that we found, and then the easiest way to explain how to do this. All right, so here we go. So first I'm gonna put this piece back on exactly like this. All these pieces missing, I'm just gonna put thread on. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side. I'm gonna take this one and put this one on over here. This is where we add these two pieces. We kind of put these two pieces in so then we can get everything to the right level. So you're gonna just you're adding these two pieces in. When you build Wally, you have extra pieces left over after you build him, and you might have two of these left over or different colors, but it doesn't matter using one of those. Then you're gonna take this part that we had taken off and put this back right on top here, so then it lines up nice and smooth there. The neck piece isn't going to be as supported as it was. I don't know, it's just how you have to do it, I guess, to motorize it. So you're going to take these gray pieces off. You're going to take these gray pieces off so we can put the neck on here. Instead of him going down underneath of here, we're actually just going to put him right on top of here. You're just going to put him on the edge. We're going to try and put some stuff over top of it to try and help reinforce it as much as possible. Now we can put this piece back together. So putting these ones back on kind of helped reinforce this piece. So then this will show you how that can stay there a little bit easier. Okay, so you're gonna take this one after we've connected everything, and we're gonna just kind of twist it, and we're gonna be putting it up right on here. Doesn't really matter how it goes. So then you have a little bit of room for these cords to be down here and to kind of be out here. And that's how that's gonna go. So now that we just put this yellow piece here, we are ready to put the entire top part back on that we had done off. It still has this, kind of keep that up for it to go down, and these are all the pieces that we had kind of kept on it. Okay, so it's just gonna go right back here. You're gonna put these back on. You want the black cords down here to be going all the way on the side. Let me show you. You want the black cords to be going on the side as much as possible, because it's gonna go right underneath of this little black piece right here. Okay, so here he is. He looks pretty much normal. He looks like he's just exactly like you had just built him in the first place. There's not really much difference. But when you look at the back, he just has the receiver kind of hanging there. So he's checking it out. He has the receiver hanging there. So it almost looks like his little backpack kind of a thing. So it doesn't look too much different. So we had to turn on the battery. We're gonna put him back in. Hold on. And then our controller. And there he goes. And his battery case just came off.
Yeah, just the thing, his receiver came off.
When you try and drive him on hard surface, this definitely comes open. and this might fall off because it just rattles him so much.
But if you do it like on grass or like carpet or something like more soft, it like works.
Right, so if you put him on carpet, then he'll work really, really well.
And like grass will like soften it.
All right, so we'll take you out and show you how to use it. Maybe too far.